Hello, welcome to ArtMan. Today I'm going to tell you how to get through your thesis critique. If you're in art school, bachelor's degree or master's, you're going to have end of the year critique. And this critique is what you've been preparing for the past however long you've been studying so far. And I see so many students really fumble the last 2 months of school because of this thesis. Because they're thinking of this critique in a completely wrong way. So in art school, you have your faculty, and it usually divides into two sides. The professors that paint similar to you, that understand your work, that are always helpful. Yes, they'll critique you, but they're trying to make you better. After you talk to them, after you have crits with them throughout the years, you look back on them and like, that was great, that was helpful. They're on your side. Their work is similar, they like you, they're like a friend. And then you have the other side, that you just want to with your bare hands. Yeah, in the beginning they may say one kind word, but after that it's downhill. It's complete garbage. And basically you're in a position where as a student, you sit there and these complete and total are just insulting your paintings, your ability to paint, your understanding of contemporary art, your life experience, and you, and whatever else they can get their hands on. And you're just basically supposed to play nice and sit there and kind of take these insults from artists whose work you probably don't even like. Did any of the professors that are kind of on the bad side, did any of their work you actually like? No, I didn't. It had nothing to do with my work. It was completely opposite of what I paint. We had completely different tastes. And of course they're not going to like my paintings, because I don't like theirs either. We're just too different. And basically what I see happening is a lot of students they forget about all the good stuff about their work that's coming from artists that are actually making similar work, that understand you. Forget that. We never focus on the good stuff. What gets stuck in our mind during thesis and all these crits leading up to it are the, quote, ways that we can improve our painting. All these kind of bad critiques, we think that the key to having better work and better thesis at the end is if we listen to the people that don't like our work. And by doing that, you are making your last 2 months of school complete hell. These artists will never like your work. No matter what you do, they will not like it. Forget them. They don't matter. Just by being in the school and being there for either 4 years for bachelor's or 2 years for master's, you've already paid your dues. You've heard enough of this constructive criticism from people that don't like your paintings. The last 2 months is just for you to enjoy, to make good work, and to be around people that are going to be positive. And this is the most important thing when working on your thesis. This will help you the most. Just cutting out all these negative voices will do so much more for you than, eating green shakes and getting 12 hours of sleep a night and I don't know, whatever, going to the gym every day. All this stuff is not going to help you now. Just cut out people that don't support your work, and that will be the biggest help in doing your thesis. So that's the biggest advice. What else? What else could help you get through thesis? I figured out that the best thing that I can do is paint what I already know and kind of shut myself off. I don't need any more critiques. I don't need anything anymore. I know what I am doing. Because I want to paint it from my own experience in a way that I know how to paint, from my own view. I am the one that's making it and I know what is best. So that's my second tip. Third, try to spend as much time in studio from morning to night. I remember when I was in school, I was there from 8:30, even though classes started at 9:30 and not every day, but I was there from 8:30 a.m. until 12 a.m. when they physically kicked us out. I was there the whole day. So when working on your thesis, try not to go on these useless trips somewhere. I need to go grocery shopping for 4 hours to procrastinate. I need to go and cook up 5-course meal, you know, to self-care and try to, you know, spark some inspiration. No. Try to really be in the studio for 12 to 15 hours a day. I know it sounds like too much and brutal, but it's the final stretch of this degree program. And it will benefit you so much just to be in studio, because after a while, even if you don't feel like painting, the chances of you working on your essay or making more paintings or just prepping canvases are a lot greater if you're physically in the building. So don't use these stupid procrastination excuses to get out and put something off that you physically can't put off. I know I cannot make serious paintings with 2 weeks left. There's gonna be complete trash. I need 3 months to make a decent body of work at least. So tough it out and just spend the time within the studio. And here's point number 4. Even though you're spending 6 days a week working on time-consuming paintings and this essay that no one reads and no one wants to write, remember to leave yourself 1 day of the week to do what you like. So you won't have this burnout and then crash for like a week trying to recover. So 1 day to just, whatever, drink at the bar, go dancing with friends, go on some insane workout, do whatever you want for 1 day. Your brain needs that, because when working on something so, it's very tough to be making personal work. It's like opening your own diary, but it's visual. It's very tough on the mind, even though we don't physically feel it. But the stress does build up. So you need 1 day to, it's like your phone. Like your brain needs a reset. So leave 1 day to do whatever it is that recharges you. I mean, within reason. Don't you know, get so trashed that you're gonna be hungover for the next 4 days. That's not gonna help you either. But do something that you did before school to recharge, and then go back to painting clear-headed. And also, this stressful 2 months is only 2 months of your life. After I graduated, I slept for like 3 weeks at 16 hours a day, and I recovered and everything was fine. And in these 2 months, while you're working on this work, do whatever really makes you happy. If it's listening to the same album on repeat for the whole 8 hours while you're painting, then listen to the album. If it's having some nasty chips in your studio, then eat the nasty chips. This is a very small, but at the same time, very stressful part of your painting career. So allow yourself things that bring you at least some kind of happiness while you're working on your paintings. So make your studio kind of a place you want to be in, and a happy place that's happy to you, with things in it that make you happy. Like I said before, like your own sacred, positive space. If you want plants hanging everywhere, then put the plants everywhere. But these last couple points, that's really an addition. The main thing that you need to focus on to get your thesis done and to make good work, the most important thing that you need to take away from this video is to cut out the negative critics and just paint whatever you want to paint and whatever you've been painting for the past 2 years. That's it. You've learned enough, you've been critiqued enough, you already know what they're gonna say, and just kick them out of your space and only remember the positive influences that you've had over the years while studying.